welcome along to the Week 12 review video for the UK Invitational Dynasty League. This is it, boys. Getting to the business end of the season now, and what a fantastic Week 12 we had. Although it was like the longest fantasy football week ever, it seems, with the Steelers-Ravens game eventually playing on Wednesday night due to COVID. So we are now at the end of Week 12, the start of Week 13, the last regular season week of the fantasy football calendar. Coming into the playoffs starting in Week 14, obviously. So we've got quite a bit to get through this week, so I'm going to jump straight into it. So looking at results from Week 12 then, we obviously had the highlighted matchup of the week, which was Created Username against Matt, who are both vying for the last playoff spot in the league. In the end, Matt took this matchup. We had some great fun with this, backwards and forwards between both guys during the week, and also on game day Sunday as well. So well done, guys. We've both been great sports about this matchup during the week, and before that as well, when we knew it was coming up. So in the end, Matt took this matchup 125 points to 102 points, which effectively end Created Username's push for the playoff spot. Matt still has got some work to do, as we'll find out later on. But for this week, he's happy with the win and also had a bit of a team name change as well to mark the occasion. Moving on to some other results from this week. I'm so annoyed with the fantasy gods. They had an absolute perler fall into their laps this week. And all they had to do was just get this over the line. And it'd go down in UK Invitational Dynasty League folklore. I just can't believe it. It was so close. So close. Dan Bird ends up beating Orange Bear by just over a point, basically. Probably the fantasy gods are on his side after the stickies took recently. So fair play, Dan. You got away with this one. Another somewhat surprising result this week was Klusker beating the juggernaut that is Woke, which had a change of the top seed standings for the first time in what feels like all season. Klusker also now keeping his playoff hopes massively alive. We'll come to that a bit later on, but that's a great result for Klusker this week. So coming to the league standings then, at the end of Week 12, we do have a new top seed. Now, the 1 and 2 seeds do get a first round playoff bye week. However, the importance of having the top seed is that you are constantly, throughout the playoffs, reseeded to play the lowest seeded team, which could, make or break your season. So we now have Seahawks in that top seed position, and Woke in second place. In third place is my team, followed by Dan Bird in fourth and Danny Redders in fifth. Now, third, fourth and fifth can all interchange depending on the results of Week 13's matchups. And currently in the last playoff spot, number 6, is Matt after his Battle of the Bastards victory over Created Username. However, Klusker is also on 6 and 6 along with Matt, and Bear still isn't out of it on 5 and 7. The reason Created Username probably is out of it is because of his points for, which is quite a lot lower than the other teams vying for that 6th spot. So basically the way this is going to pan out is, if Matt wins this week, he's got the last playoff spot, is in. If Matt loses and Klusker wins, Klusker takes that last playoff spot. However, if Matt and Klusker both lose and Bearass wins, then Bearass will take that last spot on points for, because his points for are currently higher than Matt and considerably higher than Klusker. So all three teams, even though I know Bearass doesn't want to get in the playoffs, so he might want to make some more trades this week just to try and make sure. All three teams are still in with a shot at the playoffs, so we don't know who that 6th seed is going to be. And it's really interesting because obviously the team who finishes third in the standings will play that 6th place team. So sometimes there's a bit of strategy going on where a team in third or fourth might not actually want to win the week, depending on who they think is going to finish 6th, if they think it will give them a harder playoff matchup. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes out to make sure teams aren't not necessarily tanking or losing the match on purpose, but we need to make sure that we're still setting strong lineups not to intentionally lose the week, even though it is a tactic and it does happen. So something else that will also be decided this week is the 2021 rookie draft order for the teams that don't make the playoffs. So 101 to 106 will be decided at the end of Week 13. Now, currently, Orange Bear has the 101 lockdown. She's not going to score over 200 points this week, while the other teams, basically score nothing. So 101 is going to go to Orange Bear. Currently, Norse is at the 102 position, and if he scores 40 less points than the Gambler this week, then he will cement 102 as well. And then if the gambler can score 28 less points than created username, he will have 103, and created username more than likely will have the 104. Obviously these can interchange, and we'll see what happens during week 13. But I think, to be honest, at this point, I think these spots are looking more or less like they're sewn up, unless some players, explode and go off this week. So at the end of the week, we'll know what positions we have. I will put it in a video as well, so we can see how the 21 rookie draft is lining up. I'm sure Norse is absolutely... No, I can't say that. We'll just say Norse is going to be excited to see where everyone lands in the rookie draft order, seeing as though he has a boatload of picks for that draft. And finally, I'm sure everyone's aware by now, but week 13 is the trade deadline for the league. So at the end of week 13, Sleeper classifies it as when the last game is played on week 13, but for easier purposes, I will say that when waivers run next Wednesday morning, there'll be no more trades allowed to be made until the end of week 16, which is the playoff championship game. So if you want to be seeing more of this, then you need to get some trades done this week before Wednesday morning. This league's been fantastic for trades. There's been over 160 trades, I think, since we started the league. Some people obviously trading more than others, but not everyone is trade happy as some of us in this league are, and that's just the same in every league. But this league has been fantastic for trading. Let's keep it going on. You can always improve. Everyone's team right now can be improved by making trades. Send some offers out. So that's it for me this week, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the games on Sunday, and we'll see you after week 13.